Ah, the beautiful bounty of nature. Sun is shining, birds are singing, squirrels can be set on fire. Come back here, you little bastard! There we go. I just wanted to show off you could actually do that. Give it a second here. Raz will actually have pretty funny little quips whenever you do that. Sometimes he'll say something along the lines of, "See you in hell." Like he didn't actually mean to do that. Like he has immediate regret. Gotta love the delivery in this game. If nothing else, even if it wasn't just a badass survival adventure game to begin with. I guess survival because you're out in the wilderness. I don't know. Okay, here's the thing about commentary. Sometimes you just try to keep the words coming and eventually they come out in a way that you don't mean them to. That's the balance you gotta strike sometimes. Sometimes your mouth will outrun your brain. By the way, I just remembered I forgot to do my intro. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Team Pizza Plays Psychonauts. I, of course, am Whatthefnu, and in this episode, we're going to continue our path to Sasha 9's secret lab. Last episode, we learned pyrokinesis. I wonder if we can actually... Yes, we can. We can actually use that to set the fire, even though the sound effect was still happening before we even... Oh, I guess because of the torches all around here. Hold on, listen to that. You hear how loud that is? It's like the whole forest is on fire. Okay, I don't think it's that much of a raging... Uh-oh. I heard something terrible off in the distance. Speaking of sound effects that are a little bit disturbing. Did you catch that growling? There's something bad in these woods. Remember that, the Russian kid's explanation about a bear? There he is! Yeah, we're gonna stay away from that guy for now. That guy's a little out of our league. We need to level up a bit before we're badass enough to take on that bear. I mean, we could technically try at this point, but it's not recommended. You know what is recommended, though? Talking to Crawler.
An eager one. Eager to learn, I wonder, or just eager to play?
Sir, I am here to learn, sir.
You're here to train hard?
Yes, sir.
Develop a skill?
Yes, sir.
To become part of a noble team?
Yes.
Yes, to become
Yes.
a janitor.
No. What? I'm here to be a psychonaut.
The brainy jub goes on upstairs. Down here it's pushing brooms, not bending spoons.
Awfully devoted to this disguise, isn't he? Even led Rasputin for a run, like he was purposefully deceiving him. That's good. It's good. I like your style, man. Then again, he has been doing this for how long? He's a professional by now. Anyways, there are lots of things to find here in the woods. Unlike the last episode, I learned my lesson there looking back at that. I'm not going to spend too much time searching for the secrets. Just the really obvious ones, the really easy ones to get. A couple arrowheads, grab a couple cards. You know, ones that are just kind of hanging out in the open. I'm not going to try and grab any of the really difficult to find scavenger hunt items right now. We're going to save that for a little later when we have abilities that'll make them easier. Like, see that item out there and that card up on that post? Yeah, I'll give it a gentleman's try at the very least. Like, I'll attempt to do it. But past that, if we just don't make it, we just don't make it. We gotta keep things going here, guys. If it doesn't work out... Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to do this if I'm gonna show this off. Okay, how the bear works is that he's been eating... What the mythology states is that he's actually been... The kids have been feeding him food from the psychic camp. Problem is, because they're psychics, the bear also gains their abilities. Of course, you can set him on fire, and that solves a lot of your problems for you. Of course, if you happen to run into him while he's on fire, you might just end up setting yourself on fire as well. Out like that. Ow, 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 ow. Unfortunately, there's no way to put that out either, from what I've... Hello? Can I have some mental health? Yes. I Actually, this is the first time we've gotten a health power-up. I haven't needed it up to this point. You've just absorbed positive mental health. Maintaining your mental health is important because if you run out, you will not be able to maintain your astral projection in this mind. Oh, they assume that you're in a mind. Like, they don't expect you to first find it in the real world. I guess I'm doing better than the developers intended. Woohoo! And speaking of doing better than people expect of you, how much you want to bet I'm not going to get this first try? Okay, that was just for demonstration purposes. Let's mulligan that. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Are we going to do it? Are we going to make it? Are we going to make it? Okay. Now here's the hardest part. Ah! I thought I could... Damn it. I thought I could make it with just one jump. It's so hard, too. Like, I said we'd move on, but every bone in my body wants to go back and try it again. It's like, I know I can get something. If you just give me a second, I could probably pick it up, no problem. But alas, the show must go on. We all have things to do, people to see. You know, things to set on fire. And I wonder, also, if I can... Yes, I can. Alright. You'd think I'd know this part of the game a little better. Like, it is early on, and I've talked about that before, this psychology of, you've played a game X number of times over the course of your life. Everything should be ingrained in your memory. And maybe some of the level names are, yeah, but everybody I've met, they know the beginning like clockwork. It's like that. I can probably name off of just visual memory alone the location of every single jigsaw piece in Mumbo's Mountain. But if you ask me to detail the layout of Click Clock Wood, I'm like, there are bees in it. There's gotta be a name for that particular psychological effect that games have. Like, my mom always used to talk about this with me. It's like, how can you remember the names of all 150 Pokemon, yet you can't remember how to do geometry? I'm like, well, because the Pokemon are more engaging. That's all there is to it. Like, I care more about that than I do about my future, and that's kind of a depressing statement now that I think about it. That's definitely on the docket for me, I'm going to totally admit to you guys. Like, one day, I want to create an educational game that doesn't suck. Something like Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego or Logical Journey of the Zoombinis. Just something that I can actually pass on to children of the next generation. Like, give something that can actually engage them in learning and make that... And, well, I know this is an overused phrase, but make it fun. Because I'm worried these days. Like, I look at the school structure the way it is now, and I see all kinds of problems. Like, I do not have faith in the way that kids are being taught these days, at all. I want to do something to fix that, or at least give them options, if you will. Alright, let's see if I can do this correctly. Yep, no biggie. Also, there's an arrowhead buried on this roof. Video game logic. That's just the best way to deal with it, I find. It's like, yep, don't even question it. Just do what you're told. Move on. Don't worry about it. Nobody pay attention to that man behind the curtain. Alright. Technically, we're at rank 12 now because we've got 9 cards. And 10 arrowheads last I checked. Yeah, keep collecting these as much as you can. Where'd I get the others? I'm up to 34 already? I thought I started off this episode with like, oh... They're worth more than the standard ones. Got it. Right. Well, some of them are anyway. I thought that gave me 3. There we go. I'm just mashing the button here to try and... I don't need to kill that bear. Like, he's just doing his own thing. Is this protecting his habitat? He's just... I don't... that's another thing. That game. Undertale. Like, you guys know about that by now. You've probably heard of the game at the very least. And as you should, because Undertale's a great game. And it's stuck with me. Like, all the things that happen in that game... Hold on. I wonder... No, don't set that on fire. Set the squirrel on fire. Because if I try to approach and get that golden acorn from him, watch what happens. He takes it. Man, If only there was a way to, like, pilfer it from him, but unfortunately, that's another case of we just don't have the right power yet. And now you probably understand why that's so infuriating to me. It's like, we could have that right now. It's just sitting right there. It should be mine. If I can see it, I should be able to collect it. But now I've just got that little thing tickling the back of my brain. It's like, yes, there's treasure you don't have. How does that make you feel? The answer being, it makes me feel insane! I want it! Why won't you give it to me? Calm down. Blood pressure. Stay calm. It's a great game. It's a great game. Just keep telling yourself that. It's a great game. Great game that keeps things hidden from you. Like this telescope right up here. Seriously? Seriously, bro? We're this close. I've already screwed with the environment as far as I possibly can. You can't just... Oh! Okay, wait. I found a foothold. If it was just for a moment, I found a way to get up there. You saw that. I had a chance. No, come on, Raz. Work with me, buddy. Nag, nag, nag. Whine, whine, whine. Show us the things we came to see. Just the rest of the game. I don't want to make this 2 episodes of just straight wandering around, futzing about, doing nothing. My god, that compression. Can you tell this game came out in the early 2000s?
Hey, was that you? Looking at me?
Maybe you should try getting over yourself? There were a lot of other people on that stage besides you.
No, just now. In the woods. No. It must have been something else. You don't smell like pond scum.
Nice. You should write greeting cards.
There was some sort of shadowy being out there. Lurking. Watching.
I know of only one creature who fits that description. It likes to hide in dark places, silently watching unsuspecting children from a distance.
Really? Who?
You, tree sitter!
What a little... I'm trying to think of a word to describe her that's kid-friendly. Because I wouldn't call a girl that did that to me at that age something that I would call someone my own age. Then again, I probably wouldn't use those kinds of words if they were my own age anyway. Not for people I barely knew, like her anyway. I don't know. It's the matter of proportionate response. I'm not as careful as some people like to be. Like, especially in Japanese tradition, there's a very ingrained mindset of chivalry. Like, even in anime, even in Japanese movies, like, you just do not see a guy strike a woman unless he is made of pure evil. And that's... I don't believe in that, though. I'm a little more on the American side of fucking...
Well, I'm doing some advanced training right now, as a matter of fact. So I don't think new kid is really a name that you want to get too used to saying.
Hold on there. You're not doing Sasha Nine's advanced training that he does in his secret underground lab, are you? Hidden deep within the iron walls of the GPC, where no one can hear you screaming?
Why, yes, I am.
Sakes alive.
Well, nice knowing you.
If someone's trying to kill you, I believe in killing them first. That's all I wanted to say. I've been playing a lot of Brain Age lately. I'm sure I've mentioned that before, which I think is actually kind of fitting for the fact that we're playing Psychonauts right now. But one of the things it recommends you do is try to sum up all of your thoughts in a single sentence. I think that's a trait I could learn to benefit from, especially if I'm doing commentary from this point forward. Just want it. Don't you do this to me again. Okay, there's a platform right there. This jump is literally idiot-proof. There's no way you could screw that up. Okay, good. Fang. Fantastic. Fang. What was the word that just came out of my mouth? I'm pretty sure we're not playing Street Fighter V right now. That is exactly the wrong thing. Also, let's go for a swing. Ta-da! No, please, everybody hold your applause. It was nothing big, I promise. Is it that time already? It's just so much fun going around just finding all of these items, isn't it? It's a very ingrained thing. Like, you feel like you're making some kind of progress, even if it doesn't seem like a whole lot. In the grand scheme of things, you are doing something correctly. And hey, how about another card? They're everywhere! This place is just full of them. Every single place you look. Hell, I bet if I tried hard enough, I could probably get another psycho power at this point. But for now, we're just gonna listen to these two talk for a second.
Peeking into a hole in the girls' cabin.
I'm hiding.
And I thought, oh, Nils, when will you peek into the hole in my heart? Because you just see yourself staring back.
Uh-huh. What?
I mean, he'd see my new boyfriend James staring back, and he'd be furious at Nils.
Who's Nils?
Exactly! And anyway, there wouldn't even be a hole because James fills my heart till sometimes I think it's gonna explode.
One time, I made someone's head explode.
Well, okay, maybe there's still a little hole.
Actually, it happened 4 times.
But James and I have each other now, and Nils is just gonna have to deal with it.
Now they make me wear this special hat, so I don't have any more accidents.
Are you even listening to me, Dogen?
I hope so.
Nils?
Listening to this woman makes me kind of infuriated. I'm not gonna lie. It reminds me of somebody I know. Also, I hear some crying in the distance. Here I come to save the day after I grab this card down here. I'm sure you can suffer a little longer. There are collectibles, kid. Calm down. Yeah, I'll be there in a second. Relax. Blah, blah, blah. Little childhood trauma builds character. You'll be fine.
Hey, who is that?
Raz, is that you? It's me, Maloof.
Hang on, buddy. Give me a sec to pop this tin can.
Thanks. I thought I was gonna have to eat my own arm.
What is this thing?
It's a GPC, a geodesic psycho-isolation chamber.
Oh, man. Cool.
Cool? Do you have any idea what this does?
Something cool?
No. It's a 6-sensory deprivation tank, a hermetically sealed metaphysical hotbox. It's solitary confinement for psychics.
Nasty. And the coach locked you inside it?
Nah, the staff hasn't put any kids in the GPC since the 50s. Bobby threw me in here.
Boolean warfare complex should assault own size or larger only. Why even cooler? Perhaps notice gigantic bear with skin where hair should be?
I didn't see anything in there. That's the whole point.
Just so. Empty now. Good luck, small ones.
Hey, wait!
Yeah, I saw a bear a little earlier. Now he has burns where skin should be. Let's just put it that way. I think your bear problem has been solved. You guy with the name that I don't remember? Also, 3 ranks now. Hot dog. However, you'll notice if we go into our items here, we have a couple different things to work with. We've got our bacon that we got earlier, the smelling salts, which are useless to us because we're not inside a mind right now. The button.
Looks like one of the buttons is missing.
Gee, I wonder. What could we possibly do about that? Now, I've also got this crow's feather. You thought this was an item for the scavenger hunt, and I believe it might be? Hold on, let me double check that. Is there a place where I can check that collectible list? Ha! No, it is not, actually. So, this is actually a very special item. We can... There's a lot of items you'll find, at least a handful of them, that are only for specific interactions with people. Like, showing people different items will work different ways. Like, if I use this on her... Oh, no, I threw... Come back here.
Yo! Rasputin, not now! Just ignore
Hold on.
me, Dogen. If you don't stop trying to burn me right now, I am going to scream!
What's the button? Hold on a second. We gotta figure this out, everybody. Hold on. Figuring out. There it is. There we go. That's what I was trying to do that whole time. If you use certain items with certain people, you'll get specific responses. Certain psychic powers work that way too. You can just be mean to everybody out there and try to set them all on fire, or you can try tickling them. This game allows for cool little reactions like that. And now, without further ado, let's do the thing we should have done about 15 minutes ago. And enter the great and secret Sasha 9's secret lab. Yes, I'm aware I said secret twice.
I'm here for the advanced training.
Ooh, free card. I know I could go down the stairs, but seriously, you put that right there. I'm gonna take the optimal route here.
Bending spoons? Burning stuff?
Doesn't even pay attention to me. Well, fine. I'm just gonna ignore you too. Oh, there's a log here too. Just broken in the middle of the floor. Alright. Whatever.
I've been hearing a lot about head explosion, and I was wondering...
Science, Rasputin. That is what we practice down here, not parlor tricks. If you are serious about exploring the possibilities of your mind, step up to the brain tumbler, and we'll begin.
Brain tumbler?
What a foreboding-looking device this is. A little bit scary, too, considering the rumors we've heard about this guy. What's waiting for us inside the Great Brain Tumbler? Find out next time on Team Pizza Plays. Until then, I'm Whatthefnu. Later, everybody! Now that seems to be a little bit of a better plan, like actually learn to kill that thing before we go try to kill it. Yeah, sounds like a good plan to me. And we're only at 8 minutes in this episode so far, so hey, we gotta fill up the time with something. Sasha!